Hello you wonderful people, welcome back to another episode of the World Rotterdamition. I hope you're doing very well. There is a reason why I am very excited today, why I'm a little bit happy and, you know, un-Luke-like. That is because so far, so good this season. Season 5, we are rocking and rolling. Of course, we had the last episode where we had a nice little victory. This time round, we have two matches in this episode coming up, split from the schedule, because I wanted to bring you two important matches which I really think could have an ongoing effect on how this season is going to go. So we are currently looking at our squad here. This is the team that we have been rocking with the last couple of games now. Kleber, a lot of people have been speaking about him. This is the reason why I keep putting him in the side. He's 19 years old, he's 6'5". Look how good his attributes are. That's the reason why I'm putting him in. So I'm actually quite pleased with how he's been doing. Anyway, off topic. I'm just justifying my decisions, viewers. I'm just justifying what's been going on. However, here we go. Right, the FIFA Coca-Cola Premiership, we are sitting top. Still unbeaten, and we are winning it by 11 points. We also have Kyle George, the top scorer. Highest average rating is Sandro Tonali and Sardella, who I'm actually really pleased with, because last season, Sardella, I was a bit like, ugh. He's got himself 6 assists, he's up there. Clean sheets, Kleber with 8. This is all going really good, viewers. It's going fantastic. If we look at the schedule, 1 loss this whole season. And the reason for, I think, that 1 loss happening is because we played 3 games in 4 days. Well, 5 days. 5 days, but between they had no rest. Roma, Villa, Milan. So I'm alright with it. I'm alright with losing to AC Milan, who are, you know, a massive team, in a competition which we can rescue it back. We're not knocked out of the competition. It's the league format still. We keep our unbeaten run going in the league. If anything, I'm alright. I'm actually really blasé about it, viewers. I'm okay with it. We then came back and beat Napoli, who are the team around about where we are. I think they're in 4th, so they are quite far away from us. We comfortably beat them 2-1. They scored in the 89th minute. It's been going so well. We've beaten teams like Bayer Leverkusen 4-0, Flamengo the game before that 4-0, with Lazaro scoring against his old club. I bet he was happy with that. So many 4-0s. There's another one. So many clean sheets. Hardly conceded any goals. I think we've cracked it, viewers. I think we've cracked it. I've also noticed the Eddie Howe Stadium in Bournemouth. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that nice? So yeah, today we are playing West Ham because they are currently sat in 2nd place. Then my thinking is that we skip 3 games and we come back for the Benfica game, because this is actually a really important game in regards to the Champions Cup. I could have played the FA Cup 4th round, but I think it'll be quite an easy game for us, touch wood anyway. It should be quite an easy game for us. We should progress in that competition. But this actually means something, because currently we are not in the qualification by goal difference only, because Milan are top, Benfica are 2nd on 12, the same points as us. So, I mean, Wolves and Burnley, they're a little bit further behind. They probably won't be able to qualify anymore. But, I mean, we've got 3 games left. Benfica is probably the most important one, because then we've got 2 Wolves games. So I think those 2 are really important games, and I think you'll understand if I did play that game next, and we'll miss out a few games, come back, we'll talk about those games, see how we go. I've also realised I've come back 2 days early. I'm doing a Dr. Benji here. I'll come back to you in a sec. Before we do though, remember this bit of news. We should be really optimistic about this group of young players. Yeah, right. We all know what that really means. Unless it says Golden Generation, we're not getting a 5-star player. We'll get a few 3.5 stars, and then they'll go, oh, you should be really pleased with that. We won't be, viewers. We won't be. I can tell you that for sure. Right, so this is the team that we're going to be playing against West Ham. We do have a couple of changes. Armini's going to have to slot in this right-hand side because we have 2 injuries to both Kelvin and Sardella. Sardella's just coming back from an injury. Kelvin has just received one and is going to be out for 6 to 3 weeks. Sardella is back to full training within 6 days. So we might have to go a couple of games with playing Armini at right back. I'm fine with that. He can actually do it quite capably as well, as you can see there. And he's a fairly decent player, viewers. He's got the pace about him. Yeah, he's not that good at crossing, but he's got good dribbling ability and good, obviously, solid defensive abilities too. So we will have Aliu and Leo Leos fitting in this back line. So that's all well and good. That's 2 really good centre-backs. And, of course, we have Facundo Gonzalez on the bench as well. But other than that, viewers, it's business as usual. Mikalenko, of course, is out too, which I did mention. I don't know why I'm saying of course. You wouldn't know that unless I had shown you before. Miranda steps in his position. Again, 2 fullbacks, very capable of playing in their roles. What I am very interested in, though, is our midfield. Look at that. They are all playing absolutely outstanding so far this season. Sandro Tonali, a 7.83 average rating. Hans Salin, a 7.3. And Locatelli, a 7.3. Not to mention, we also have Santarelli, who is probably the best substitute in the league right now. Ricardo Santarelli, a 7.23 average rating when he comes onto the pitch. Renier, having a very good season so far with 5 goals, a good average rating with Kyle George and Lazaro up top. 1 on 11, 1 on 10 goals this season. Lesjak on the bench with 3. So we do have a lot of options. We are playing very well. Antonio Governo's managed to pick himself up a goal as well, which you've seen in the last episode. So we're all good so far. This is the team, though, which are second. And they spent a little bit of money, viewers. Cristante is a very good signing to start off with. But they've kept Issa Diop, who's very good. They've brought in Chong Mariano as a solid striker in this game. They've just splashed the cash on Hans Wolf this season. A solid player, to be fair. £44 million on that man from Leipzig. And Anthony Martial, who is their top goal scorer. 28 years old now. He should be in his prime. 19 million they managed to pick him up from Wolfsburg, and he's on 7 goals so far in this league campaign. We need to keep him out. Declan Rice, of course, is their captain. We need a good performance, though, from our boys. Keep this run going because we've been so exceptionally good recently. And we're starting off the game early. Kyle George has been brought down. That's a penalty kick. We know what that means. The referee is going to go to the VR table, which is, of course, off the pitch, really far away. And he was stood down here. So by the time I'm explaining this to you, he hasn't even reached it, viewers. And 45 minutes later, he awards the penalty. Simon White, you could have jogged. That's all I'm saying. Kyle George will take it. Him and Lazaro, of course, are in competition. Kyle George has had penalties, though. So Lazaro scored more from open play. Kyle George slips it away. That's what we like. That's a fantastic start. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. I mean, I know we're already running away with the league a little bit. But this just stamps it, doesn't it? This just stamps our approval on the league. We haven't had a dominant performance in a league campaign yet. We just haven't had it. We've always been in the promotion area every single season. Every single season we've been in the promotion area, but we haven't dominated a league yet. This, I'm good with. Here we go. A goal kick to West Ham. They're playing it around. They've only passed it right in the line of Mariano. Holds the ball up very well. He's a very strong, tricky striker. Tahi Chong gets it on the left. Cannot find his man, though. Hans Salin, great interception from you. Lazaro, what can you do? A lovely little ball. Locatelli. Manuel Locatelli, his 10th goal of the season. Mezzala on attack, viewers. That's what it is. It's Mezzala on attack. I mentioned it in the last episode, and I'll mention it again because, I mean, fair play to whoever it was who told me about that position. But it seems to be working because Locatelli, we're getting the best out of him. We really are. I mean, 3-0 before half-time, and we are absolutely crying with laughter. Aliu, Tonali. Over the top to Locatelli. It's a lovely ball. He cuts on the inside. Mezzala on attack, viewers. Mezzala on attack. Do I have to say it one more time? Mezzala on attack. I mean, look at this. He slips past the defender. Number 73 slots it home 3-0 and it's not even half time and we're playing at West Ham. Could not complain one bit. What I would like to see is exactly the same thing in the Benfica game. But of course, that's the team we lost against last season in the Champions Cup. They demolished us in the first leg and we've pretty much got the exact same team. Other than E02, we are pretty much playing the exact same side as what we did last season. We haven't increased or improved our team, although I do think the players that we are using have improved, which is obviously a big factor in that. Now, let's make some changes. Santarelli, yes, happy with that. Box-to-box midfielder Santarelli. Let's bring on Antonio Governo. We'll bring off Kyle George for that. And who else is struggling? Sandro Tonali is struggling slightly. We can play Locatelli there. I mean, will he be happy with dropping down there? Who knows? But Seth Warmer is going to come on for another game. He's been doing really nicely so far. We've only played him in a couple of appearances, but he has been playing non-competitively and doing exceptionally well. So we will keep, hopefully he can keep that run going. 3 substitutes made. Domen Lesjak does not get a say, viewers, but that's because we are dominating the game. We don't necessarily need to use Lesjak. We will use him in some of the upcoming games in between. A corner ball. We need to defend this now. I'd still like to keep a clean sheet. It's hit the bar and Mariano has put it in. He is a danger, viewers. 8th goal of the season, assisted by Chong. It came off the bar. Let's not say Tahith Chong is the next Kevin De Bruyne, but still, it's an assist nonetheless on paper. Not very good though. Not very good at all. I'd like to see more from that, please. E02 is going to take the free kick. A short one. Seth Warmer. Oh, it's a bad ball, viewers. It's a bad one. Locatelli, you can't quite get there. He's got there again, but lost it. Jared Bowen now has been played in, and he is dangerous on this game. Jared Bowen hits the side netting. It's an unlucky opportunity for them, but we gifted them that, really. And as the clock runs down, comfortable. I think that's what it is. Wasn't outstanding. It was comfortable. So a good win nonetheless. I'm happy with it because they are second. And it's sort of just like, you know, just dismissing the other teams around us. Just getting past them. Because now we are 14 points clear of Lille, who are now in second, and of West Ham, who are in second, with a lot worse goal difference to Lille. But our goal difference stands at 34. Plus 34. Still yet to lose a game. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Man of the match, no surprises, was Locatelli. He is on form, an 8.8 average rating, plus 2 goals in that game. You are superb, my friend. Absolutely, I cannot believe how good of a signing Locatelli was. He does look sublime, doesn't he? Like, his attributes are very good. But for 11 million, it's just, I feel like I've robbed Sassuolo. I really do feel like I've robbed them, and they don't deserve that. I like Sassuolo. I like me more, though. I like me more, so I prefer him at my club. And that takes us to 17 unbeaten games. I'll bring you back, viewers, for the Benfica one. I'll see you then. Right, well, welcome back, viewers. It didn't go as well. It hasn't gone as planned. We lost 2 games out of the 3, which we played in between. A golden goal, which nobody likes the golden goal, do we? We played a strong side. I don't get it. We played our strong side. And we still didn't come up with anything. Lost to a golden goal. Frank de Jong. Okay. And then Borussia Dortmund, 3-2. Dwight McNeil and Breland Bolo scoring against us. Kyle George, again, another penalty. And Locatelli with our goals. We just haven't performed. Thankfully, though, the Bournemouth game, which I did see as a tricky game, Kyle George scored 2 from open play this time, so he doesn't always just get the penalties, in a nice, comfortable victory. So we have picked up our first loss in the league campaign. Disappointing, and we are out of the cup, which, I mean, I'm hoping they wanted 6th round, we were knocked out in the 4th. I'm hoping that doesn't, you know, affect our job too much. I mean, it shouldn't do. If we got it, surely not. Imagine, viewers, winning the title, putting final in the World Super League, and getting sacked because you didn't do well in the Cups. I'd be livid. Just a quick look at how some of our loan players have been doing. Some good performances here. If we sort by goals, there has been a lot. Wisdom Ubani, who you might never have actually seen. We signed him very early on. He still has good potential, to be fair, but it just doesn't look like he's ever going to reach it. For Kano Pillars, he's scoring a few goals, 11 goals this season, 18 in total. But Ron Albinho is out there, 12 goals and 26 appearances, plus 2 assists, very good. Louis Montanou, 7 goals in 22 appearances, not as good. But Keith, who is a cam, doing all right. It's, you know, as we go down, it's not as good. I won't keep going on about it. Right, but this is the team we're going forward with in this game. Again, a few injuries. Armini, Mikalenko, Hans Salin, who's suspended. Kelvin is struggling, and Aliyu, who's also just come back from injury. So the back line looks like this. Kleber with Gonzalez and Leo Leos at the back. Miranda on the left, Sardella on the right. We have Tonali in the deep line playmaker position. The box-to-box midfielder today is going to be Santarelli with Locatelli in that Mezzala on attack role. Renier, Kyle George and Lazaro keep their positions up front. But this is the very strong Benfica side that we played against last time. Chuck Woozy, who is an extremely good player on this game with good potential at the start of the game. They have him on the right hand side now. So a few different new names. Ben Godfrey's still there. Ginter is there. Benjamin Pavard. Some really good players that we need to overcome. And, you know, last time we weren't that good against Benfica in the first leg. 3-0 loss. So we need better. We need to be on the front foot, viewers. We need to be on the front foot. We scored against them, if you remember rightly. Very early on in the last game that we played. Tonali hasn't won out there. Now, Pinamonti, do not punish us here. They've got 2 men coming forward against our 2 centre-backs. This is the only trouble with this formation. It looked like Santarelli took 2 swipes at their players then. And if anything, it just put him off. Because he missed an easy opportunity and Kleber was able to retrieve it. Lazaro. Back to Sardella. Tonali. All the way back to Leo Leos. We're okay. Lovely ball. There's Sardella to Lazaro. It's a lovely time pass into Kyle George. But Danny makes the save. Benfica now on the attack. Pavard has it on the right hand side. Castrovilli with time and space. Diogo Jota plays into Ramos. Oh, it struck the post. Miranda will retrieve it and we will get rid. We now carry on though. A goal kick to Benfica. We're hunting them down. That's good play from us. Good pressure. Keep them in their half. Making them make mistakes just like that. There's Locatelli to Tonali. Gonzalez. Don't lose out. Leo Leos. He's got something to prove, I think, Gonzalez. In the few games I've played him, we haven't seen much from him. Sardella. Back to Santarelli again. Loses out. Leo Leos ricochets the pass off the attacker, back to Kleber, plays it out. Miranda will win it. Tonali, this is good. It's patient. Renier over the top to Lazaro, who will get it. He's quite wide though. Pulls it back to Miranda. Whip that ball in. There's Locatelli. Oh, it's an opportunity. As it stands, all 3 teams on 13 points. Kyle George can't quite get there. Pinamonti's now going to get it. And Benfica, oh, he's great turn of pace. He hasn't got a lot of people up there, though. They're trying to get up there, but they're not getting up there quick enough. And they've had to play it back. And our pressure again, we've done well to get back and then apply the pressure once again. That's what I like about this formation. It's very attacking, but we do manage to get players back. The fullbacks get back rather quickly, but they are being overrun here because Benjamin Pavard has the right-hand side to himself. He has played it across and it's been headed out. These highlights, viewers, I don't understand why, are very long. Pacul pulls it back to Castrovilli. Pinamonti, who I thought was offside, has had a golden opportunity saved by Kleber. I mean, that is a clear-cut chance if I've ever seen one. And Kleber retrieves again from the corner. A couple of players playing badly for us, but it is a corner ball to us. Kyle George, just before half-time. A goal now would be fantastic. Oh, Leo Leos, who always gets his head onto something, cannot get it onto the target. It is half-time. It's a good performance, but not the result. So far, anyway. Second half, we need something different. Get creative. I don't use that one enough. Get creative. People in my streams, twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming. Remember, tonight we have a brand new title collector series start after the sacking that we had in the last one. We're trying again. 0.2 with a brand new team. Twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming, 8 o'clock. If you watch this after, it doesn't matter, but go and follow me anyway, because we have a very good title collector series going on again. I say very good, we got sacked last time. We'll have a better title collector series going on. Ramos, stop him please. Pavard still has a lot of time and space, but he's wasting it. Oh, Pinamonti. It's dropped to him. It's dropped to him. That's disappointing. Ronaldo Kamara with the assist, but I feel like it was like almost like a blocked shot. Or a defender put a lot of pressure on him and he had to fumble it. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I mean, he's nodded it on. Is that really what he meant to do? I really don't feel like he did. A few 6.4s. This isn't good. This isn't good. I feel like we need to make some changes here. It's the 70th minute now. And our players are not playing very well. Lazaro on a 6.6. Kyle George on a 6.6. But Renier is not doing well at all. So if we put Lazaro in there, I think if we bring on Lesjak and Antonio Govano, change up the strike force. We need something different from these guys. And Jello leading off. He hasn't been around for a while. Let's give him a game. In fact, no. He won't be along for a long time. Seth Warmer's going to come in. Mezzala on attack row. Locatelli to the box-to-box midfielder. I want to play Seth Warmer more. He has more potential. I think he will anyway, because it looks like Jallo Leadenoff has hit his peak. Is this the opportunity we need? Pacquiao, we need to rescue a draw at least in this game, because we have Wolves twice, who will be a tricky game, but I feel like Benfica will probably have Burnley, which will make it even easier for them. And Milan. And we will need to win and expect them to lose one at least. Pacquiao. A draw though, and it's not too bad. Back to Ginter. Plays it all the way back to Danny. Again, the pressure is applied. As soon as they get the ball, we've always got one man hounding them, but Diogo Jota is now in. He's beat the offside trap. Kleber makes a save out for a corner. Corner being taken. Pinamonti's in there, but Lazaro. Break away. Use your pace. You've got Antonio in the box. If he can get there, he will get there. Lazaro, what a phenomenal run. Oh, and he's had a shot. He's had a shot. Is that a penalty? I think it's a penalty. I think Antonio was brought down. I mean, Lazaro, phenomenal run. Maybe a bad choice of having the shot, but I think Antonio's been brought down. And it is going to be a penalty kick. It must be. Surely this is not going to be a free kick or anything else. And it's been given again. Another penalty. No way. Our centre-back's going to take it. Why? Why is Gonzalez taking it? Can he take them? He can. Oh, thank God, viewers. Thank God. That is Facundo Gonzalez. I said he had a point to prove. You've proved your point. You can take penalties. That's fine. But we are back in with a shout. We're back in the result of this game. We need another one, though. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I want another one. Added time now of 5 minutes. Is it too late? It is too late. Full time, 1-1. Not the worst result. Not the worst thing to happen for us. We actually are sat in the promotion of this group. Let's see it. Let's see the group. So we are sat in the promotion of this group. I've gone too far now. With Benfica. Because of goal difference. Milan have played the exact same amount of games of us, and they have a worse goal difference. Burnley have played all their games now, so that's actually quite interesting. They've played all their games, which means Benfica will be playing Milan. Both times. Viewers, unless they draw both games and we lose both, we're through. Oh, happy days. Well then, all we need is to win one of those games, and I'm pretty sure mathematically we are guaranteed to go through. At least, although we would like to win the group. That would be the best case scenario, and we'd like to continue on in our journey. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please drop a like on it if you can, that would be fantastic. When we come back, we'll be a little bit further closer. I'm trying to do 4 episodes per season now, and I think that's the best way to do it, because then we get through it faster. Now that we only have 2 episodes a week, I'd like to get into the Super League as quick as possible, especially this season. It looks like we could be running away with it. Touch wood. Maybe I'm saying this way too early, but we are a lot of points ahead of the teams below us. If we manage to get through this season nice and quick, then we could be looking at some very interesting episodes next season. Anyway, my name is Mezzala. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Somehow, some way, there are people who haven't subscribed watching every single episode of this series, and I don't understand what your motives are. Are you just doing this to annoy me? Can we please get that subscribe button pressed? If we get there to 5,000 views, 5,000 subscribers by the 28th of July, my birthday, then I'll be one happy man. The birthday present from you to me. That'll be fantastic. Anyway, another player spotlight. Let me know what you thought of last night's player spotlight on the video down in the comments, and there will be one on the weekend as well. My name is Mezzala. See you soon. Bye bye. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's another one below that I have picked for you to have a look at. Also, if you'd like to sponsor me as a content creator by pledging to my Patreon page, you can do just that by following the link below and be like one of these wonderful people. Thank you.